game started. Burnett's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. The pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Rios now to protect.
Well, he puts everything he has into that swing, hoping that if he does make contact, it can go a long way. Unfortunately, no contact.
He strikes out Alex Rios on a swing and a miss.
That's the best way to do it. 3 pitches, efficiency. Save your arm a bit.
Can't be any more efficient than that. 3 and gone. It's Hill at the plate. 1 out, bases empty. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. And 1 offering from Burnett. On the ground to short. And so Hill retired. And the Yankees in the field. Here's a look at their defense.
Well, this is the best defensive team within this division, and they got the fewest number of errors committed, so they make plays behind their pitchers.
And it's Vernon Wells in the box now. Base is empty with 2 outs. Burnett's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1.
Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. That one's fouled. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. Top of the lineup coming up. And we'll get to see Sean Markham pitching. He's starting the game for Toronto. So, Steve, what's he going to be conscious of as he looks at this Yankees lineup?
It's going to be a real challenge today. This is a very deep lineup with a lot of threats. He's going to have to move the ball around and hit his spots if he's going to have a chance to be effective.
And it's Johnny Damon. First pitch on the way to Damon. There's a strike from Markham. Now 0-1. He delivers. And Johnny Damon watches that one go by. The count is even.
Good action on that cut fastball down in the zone. Hitter just laid off.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he'll step on first for out number 1. Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn. And Steve, scouting anyone here?
Boy, some kind of athlete out there in Alex Rios. And boy, he's getting better and better, Gary. He's improved offensively, and his defense continues to improve as well.
And here's Hideki Matsui. And he's in the top 10 in the league in runs. And he takes that curveball for a strike. 0-1.
He's getting it done all season long, Gary, and a guy they're really looking to count on.
Here's the pitch. And that's a strike. Matsui now will have to protect that plate. That's a called strike 3 to Hideki Matsui. Got him.
That's a great job of 0-2 of just committing to the strikeout. Pound the strike zone. Third pitch got him easily.
Talking about wasting pitches, not that time. Lineup time. Let's take a look at what Joe Girardi has posted. Brought to you by State Farm.
Well, the approach for this lineup is contact. They don't try to do too much. They take it where it's pitched, drive the ball, use all the fields, but a lot of contact and not many swings and misses here.
And here's Alex Rodriguez. He's the league leader in ribbies. Base is empty and 2 down. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 on the way. Hit in the dirt. Rowland picks it up. Throws on to first. Side is retired. No runs, no hits. Nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. Bautista into the batter's box. He'll start us out here in the second. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
When he's behind in the count, he's just not a good fastball hitter, so I expect him to attack him with the fastball.
Burnett sets and swung on, hit. Oh, avoided the path of that ball. That was right up the middle. Was that ever close? The Swisher, 1 away. And Lynn's batting. Batting .268. Base is empty with 1 away. A high pop-up. And Cano with the catch. 2 away.
He swung hard like he wanted to drive this one, but got underneath it. Winds up just popping it up to second.
And Lyle Overbay in. Two outs and nobody on. Burnett's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. Pitch on the way. And with 2 strikes on him, Lyle Overbay now. We'll see whether or not he can punch one through.
Well, the hitter's got to protect the outer part of the plate right here, down 0-2.
And Lyle Overbay goes down swinging. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. And we move on to the bottom half of the second inning. And Swisher settles in. He's going to start the second for the home team. Markham with the delivery. First pitch, a slider for a called strike. And it's 0-2. Swisher. Contact time.
He just plain old fooled him right there. He must have been looking for something else. Hit his spot perfectly with that changeup.
There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. And he's out. They get him with that throw to first base.
Gary was really going for it there, but the catcher's able to get a handle on it, give it over to first base in time. If he doesn't get it there, who knows what it might lead to.
Outstanding hustle to make sure he doesn't get on a third strike. And it's Derek Jeter in the box now. Base is empty, 1 out. Cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
But Gary, I love his approach at the plate. He doesn't try to do too much. He reacts to where the ball's pitched. He uses the whole field and always looks to make contact. On
the ground to third. Picked up by Rowland. That retires Jeter. And here's Jorge Posada. Hitting .244. 2 outs, base is empty. Markham with the delivery. First pitch, a big breaker for a called strike.
It's all about changing speeds, hitting your spots as a pitcher. That curveball down and away, nobody's going to touch that.
He deals. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that will retire the side. Caught by Lynn. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. Third inning of baseball coming up. Latter third of the lineup coming up. And we're going to see Rolen here. He'll get things going here in the third. And Burnett's wide with that for a ball.
That's a good pitch, throwing it out over the plate, trying to get the hitter to reach. Just couldn't get him to expand the plate.
The 1-0 now. And Rolen with a swing and a miss. Count evens up. One pitch. Here's a swing, soft liner right side. And Cano with the catch.
Well, Gary, he's pitching well right now. I mean, that's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
And Michael Barrett up. 1 out, nobody on. That's on that off-speed pitch, but can't connect. 0-1.
Well, if you've done your homework, you know how you're going to attack this guy. You got to go with the slider here.
A.J. Burnett runs that one in his favor. 0-2.
Well, he's just spinning himself into the ground right there. That changeup just about stopped at the plate.
Tries to get him to golf at that one, but he lays off, and 1-2 count. Grounded softly to short. Played by Rodriguez. And so Barrett retired. And we're going to see Scudero here. Two outs and nobody on. Burnett sets and throws. And Cano's there to retire the side. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. He'll go to the bottom of the third. You take a look at Cito Gaston. Plenty on his mind, I think. Pleased with the pitching so far, hoping to get some life out of his lineup. And Xavier Nadia, batting .325. He's got one of the best averages in the American League. There's a strike from Markham. Now 0-1. On the way. Really bad pitch right there, but nobody on base. Swing and a miss. 3 strikes on Nady. See ya.
They made it look easy right there. Slicing and dicing, just attacking the strike zone. 3 pitches, all for strikes. Sit down.
Cano at the plate. 5 years coming up this year. 1 out, nobody on. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Markham, 0-1.
He gets the cut fastball. It just doesn't drop much, and he swings right underneath.
Kicks and throws on the ground to second. Hill fields that one. And Cano set down.
He just makes every ground ball to the right side look routine. He scoops up another one and sends him back to the dugout.
And Melky Cabrera up. Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch is a cut fastball high, 1-0.
Well, he missed with the first pitch, so I bet he's going to come back with the fastball right here, as he's done in the past.
And Barrett spotting the pitch. Ooh, that looked pretty good, but he falls behind, 2-0.
A changeup down in the zone is one of the most effective pitches if used in the right sequence. Nice pitch, the hitter just lays off.
2-0 on the way. He buries that one in there at the knees, 2-1. Hit in the air to left center. Lind will field. And that one's put away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. And Alex Rios up. He'll start things off here, inning number 4. And he starts Rios out. He takes that one. Burnett has him in the count now, 0-1.
Look, they haven't scored or gotten a hit, and we're in the 4th inning right now, and they've got to really reconsider their approach at the plate as we move through the lineup the second time around.
Called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now, 0-2.
The pitcher's got him right where he wants him now. Up ahead, 0-2. He could waste a pitch if he wants to.
He swings and hits this one. It's going to be fielded by Nady. They take care of that one.
He's retired 10 in a row. The hitters are completely overmatched right now. He's got it all going on.
It's Hill at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out. Base is empty. Burnett sets and throws. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. He's there, makes the catch. 2 down now.
Well, he hit this one well, but it hangs up long enough to give the left fielder just enough time to run underneath and make the catch.
Vernon Wells at the plate. He's in the top echelon of hits right now. Base is empty and 2 down. And Wells settles in, first pitch. And Burnett too high.
Well, he's having some kind of offensive season, Gary, really in the middle of everything this team's doing offensively.
And that's off the plate, away, ball 2.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
That catches the outside corner, 2-1.
I'll tell you what, when you can throw the 4-seam fastball with this kind of movement in action, it allows you to get hitters out up in the zone and throw that higher than high, that eye-high fastball.
And that swung on and hit to Nady. And there's the 3rd out. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. On now, last half of the 4th inning. A look there at Joe Girardi. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. And it's Johnny Damon at the plate.
And now we have a solid veteran at the plate. He's as durable as they come. He shows up to play every day. he could come up big in this situation.
First pitch on the way to Damon. Liner between first and second. Hill fields that one. And so Damon retired. And Hideki Matsui's up. Caught looking last time. Base is empty with one away. And he watches a cut fastball to start the at-bat for strike one.
Even with the late movement on the cut fastball, you don't want to throw it up in the zone because a hitter can fight it off and muscle it over the infielders.
0-1 offering from Markham. And he leaves that one alone. Hideki Matsui with some patience to even it up. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's 2-1.
Listen, he's not one to get too fancy. 2-1 count. He's going to come with a fastball. I'm betting on it.
Fouled off. Shot towards the hole, and Hill pulls it in.
Look, Gary, he just continues to mow this lineup down. We're talking about 11 hitters in a row retired.
And here's Alex Rodriguez. He's the league leader in hits. 2 outs and nobody on. And now the pitch to Rodriguez. There's a strike from Markham. Now 0-1. He delivers. And Rodriguez looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count.
This cut fastball is a very effective pitch for this guy because it allows him to set up all of his other pitches.
Here's the 1-1. That swung on, hit well, deep center. This one's going to be fielded by Wells. And that's the third out. That'll do it. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. 4 innings in the books here at Yankee Stadium. Bautista into the batter's box. He's our first batter here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch. Low pitch from Burnett for a ball.
You know, I know we're not supposed to say anything about no hitters, so I would never say anything about that, Gary. But
don't worry.
You know, I don't think they have any hits here, and we're moving through the middle part of the ball game.
Now the 1-0 pitch. This is that breaking ball on the 1-0 pitch. Now even at 1. Swinging an easy ground ball to short, and Rodriguez picks it up. The swisher, 1 away.
Well, nice play out there. Quick release by the third baseman, able to get the runner out at first.
And Lynn's batting. Popped up his last at bat. Nobody on base, 1 away. Burnett sets and throws. And he swings and hits this one foul. Has him uppercutting that time, and it's 0-2.
Well, that's exactly what you want to do right there. That's the right time to use the changeup.
Curveball. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Changeup swung on and missed. That'll be out number 2.
He pulled the string right there. Must have been looking for the fastball. Swings right through the changeup for strike 3.
And Lyle Overbay up. 9-year veteran. 2 outs, bases empty. And he starts Overbay out. Popped into foul territory down the left side. And Jeter's going to play it. And that one's put away to retire the side. And they aren't able to make any noise here in this half inning. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. And if you're just joining in, hi everybody, this is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips, Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Nick Swisher. And Joe Girardi always wants his name in the lineup. First pitch to Swisher. Swung on and dribbled out in front of the plate. In time for the out.
Well, this is how you field your position if you're a catcher. Bounce out from behind the plate, pounce on the ball, throw him out at first.
And it's Derek Jeter in the box now. Grounded out last time. Base is empty, 1 out. Now Barrett sets the target. Hit in the air to left center. That retires Jeter. 2 down here in the inning.
They had the outfield swung around to the right that time. He had a long way to go to run that one down.
Posada at the plate. He flew out his last time up. Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. Throws that curveball a little low, ball 1.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
Now the 1-0 from Markham. Low for a ball, and it's 2-0. And he delivers. Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1.
He throws that cut fastball up and into the hitter. Kind of surprised him. He couldn't offer at it.
Two-one pitch. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
Pitching coaches love it when you can throw it down and away consistently. He got it done right there.
Hit sharply towards the hole. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. 6th inning of baseball as we move to the top half. Bottom 3 due up next. Taking a look, Cito Gaston. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. And it's Scott Rowland at the plate. He's got the 2nd most homers in the ball club. And Rowland settles in for the first pitch. Line towards second. Played by Cano. To Swisher. That's 1 down. And here's Michael Barrett. Grounded out his last time through. Base is empty with 1 away. Burnett sets and throws. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Look here, as we move to the middle part of this ball game right now, they just cannot mount any offense at all. No hits. And I'll tell you what, this pitcher is just shutting them down.
The 1-0 pitch. Barrett on a swing and a miss to even the count. Here's the 1-1. And that one's hit well. Cabrera's there. And it's in there. Base hit.
Well, there you go. There's the first hit of the game, making it into the 6th inning. Pretty impressive performance, and certainly the crowd appreciates his effort.
And we're going to see Scudero here, lined out in his last at bat. Runner at first with one down. First pitch on the way. He takes that one. Burnett has him in the count now 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Oh, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him, he's coming at you with the fastball.
The pitch, swung on and a grounder to first. Over to second for 1 and 2. Double play. Steve, we got 3 innings left to go in this ball game. He's got the shutout going. We'll see whether or not he's got enough to go through.
Well, it's a fantastic effort so far. Now it comes down to heart. Does he have the heart to finish it off?
6th inning baseball on 2K Sports. We move to the bottom half. And Xavier Nadia, 2nd highest average on the ball club. Nady gets set. Here's the first pitch. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Markham. 0-1. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And the catch by Rios. That's 1 away. Cano at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. Popped up, should be playable behind the plate. And it's going to be Barrett. 2 retired here.
Well, Gary, he just keeps stretching this hitless streak even further. We're talking about 17 hitters retired in a row.
And Melky Cabrera up. Flew out last time. Two outs, bases empty. Markham with the delivery. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
You know, for a pitcher to be successful, you want to keep the ball off the sweet spot of the bat. The cut fastball does that.
The pitch. Well hit towards the middle. Hill throws to first. Side is retired. And now through 6 innings, this masterful performance continues.
Gary, he's putting on a great show, no question about it. What a fine job he's doing on the mound.
On to the 7th inning we go. And Alex Rios up. He'll lead off the 7th. And he starts Rios out. Low pitch from Burnett for a ball.
What an extraordinary effort out of the mound today. I mean, we're deep into this ball game. They've only been able to generate 1 hit against him. His stuff has been phenomenal, and his execution even better.
This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. 1 away now. And you know he's looking ahead and feeling pretty good about it.
And with good reason. He hasn't given up a run yet, and he's got to be gaining confidence.
It's Hill at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out, bases empty. The first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Okay, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Burnett sets and throws. Check swing on that pitch, but it found the zone anyway. 0-2. Rings him up. Man, he has just mastered this offense in this ball game, and no signs he's letting up.
Well, he's been sharp all game long, but you just hope going through the order for the third time and the fourth time, guys don't start picking up on the tendencies.
And it's Vernon Wells at the plate. Last time up, flew out. Base is empty and 2 down. And Wells settles in. First pitch. Burnett's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. And it's 0-2. Wells is going to move up a little on the plate.
Well, he's swinging at that changeup like he thinks it's on a tee, and he's just going to drive it, but not able to make contact.
Got it. The side is retired. And Stevie has shut him down, and it's 7 now under his belt.
Unstoppable at this point. Absolutely unstoppable. I think he's going to finish it off.
And there is Joe Girardi. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. And it's Johnny Damon now. He'll start the home half of the 7th. Markham with the delivery. And that's a hit. Wells to field. And so Damon retired. 1 away. Still, they are looking for their first hit.
A lot of time left. Still chances for the offense to break this thing up. We're going to have to wait and see what happens.
Every pitch, it gets a little tighter. Matsui at the plate. Lined out last time up. 1 out, nobody on. Now the first pitch. Looked like the circle change, and it just misses. 1-0.
Great deception on that changeup. The arm action looks just like the fastball. Throws it down to the way, but the hitter just lays off.
Here's the 1-0. That one swung on and missed by Matsui. Even count.
Well, that cutter just eats him up right there. Just could not get out in front early enough.
That misses down in the zone. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Retiring Matsui. Folks, still on that board under hits. A big goose egg.
Well, he's been pitching a strong game so far, but how far can he go, Gary?
And it's Alex Rodriguez now. Flew out last time. 2 outs and nobody on. And now the pitch to Rodriguez. This one tapped in front of the plate. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Through 7 innings, he has not allowed a hit.
Let me tell you, it's never bad for your career to have your name alongside Nolan Ryan or Randy Johnson.
Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. Meat of the lineup coming to the plate. Bautista into the batter's box. He'll lead it off here, inning number 8. First pitch, here it comes. Ground ball, Rodriguez. The diving stop, and he's up with it. And he's out at first. What an out. And now we've got one down here in this 8th inning of a shutout ball game.
Now he's just putting on a show out there right now, Gary.
Tremendous play to come up with it and then to be able to get the out.
Well, to be able to knock this one even down, but to be able to get the out at first base with a throw from his knees, great play.
And Lynn's batting. Struck out swinging his last time up. One out, nobody on. Burnett sets and throws. He watches the first pitch. That ends up in the zone. Strike one.
Well, this offense just not able to mount anything today. The pitching has just shut them down, kept them off balance all day long, and not many quality at bats here in this one. Only one hit.
And a swing and a batted ball. It's going to be Cabrera. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
Well, he throws that fastball right down the middle, and it comes right back at him up the middle. Good piece of hitting. Not trying to do too much with it.
And now Lyle Overbay. One down, runner at first. And here's the first one.
Strike one.
He takes that one. Burnett has him in the count now 0-1.
Well, even if the hitter swings at that pitch right there, there's not much he's able to do with it.
He deals. Lyle Overbay not fooled by that one. Count evened up. Over the top on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Up with it now. That's one out. Over to first. He is safe. Almost a double play. Not quite enough time. It's Scott Rowland. 2 outs and a man on first. And Rowland settles in for the first pitch. He takes that one. Burnett has him in the count now 0-1.
It's important to get that first strike. Now the pitcher in the catbird seat.
Kicks and throws. Good patience. Scott Rowland letting that one go by. It's a ball. Count is even. Pitch on the way. Good downward movement on that pitch. It's 1-2. Good patience. Scott Rowland letting that one go by. It's a ball. Count is even. Strike 3. And Steve, we don't get a lot of chances to see a pitching performance like this.
You gotta like his chances. He's been unflappable the entire game.
They're held in check yet again. Scoreless through 8 innings. Now the Yankees. This is the bottom half of the 8th. Taking a look, Cito Gaston. And you kind of sense that desperation for offense right now. You got to get this club on the board. He's got the confidence in his pitching. And it's Nick Swisher at the plate. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. First pitch to Swisher. And it's fouled off. And strike two. Markham has him right where he wants him.
Hey, Gary, if I'm the pitcher in this situation, I'm going with the slider and trying to strike him out.
Hit on the ground down the first base side. And it goes foul. Markham with the delivery. Struck him out. And the countdown continues. Hold your hand up, folks. That's 5 outs away from this piece of history.
Gary, I like his chances. He's got everything working. I think he can get it done.
And, Steve, I think the pitcher won that battle.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you change location. Sometimes you change speed. His change of speed got him off balance.
And here's Derek Jeter. 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out. Bases empty. First pitch to Jeter. Ground ball to Overbay. He dives. He's up with it. From his knees, he got him. What a play. Now he is just 4 outs away from a piece of baseball immortality.
Oh, that's just solid pitching. He's got everything working for him now.
And it's Jorge Posada in the box now. He bounced out his last time. Base is empty with 2 outs. This one foul back. And with 2 strikes on him now, Posada needs to protect.
Like Gary clearly had him fooled right there, had him overcommitted, out on the front foot, swings right over the top of the ball.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. He's going to go back to the dugout. He is 3 outs away from a perfect game.
And watch, Gary, when he gets back in the dugout, everybody's going to leave him alone. They're not going to talk to him or say anything. They want to keep him in the zone.
We're through 8. The 9th is coming up. Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning. Joe Girardi caught there. He's been here before. You talk about pitching duel. He knows at some point this stalemate's going to turn. He wants to make sure it's his club that does it. And Michael Barrett up. He had a single in his last time up. Burnett sets and throws. Takes that one low and outside, 0-1.
Well, this offense has just been shut down in this one. I mean, they've left 1 runner on base the entire game. We're in the 9th inning here. They just have not had any real opportunities.
Yeah, with 2 strikes on him now, Michael Barrett, who does K, doesn't want to do it again.
Well, he's in trouble right here, Gary, and he knows it. He knows he gets a little overly aggressive on the 0-2 pitch. Let's see how good a pitch they give him.
Strikes out. Oh, my gosh. There's another one, and this amazing performance just goes on.
Well, he's pitched such a great game so far. He just needs to concentrate on the task at hand and not let it get away from him.
And we're going to see Scudero here. He hit into a double play his last time. Base is empty, 1 out. And the first pitch. And Burnett's wide with that for a ball. Look out. That one ran in and got him.
Well, if this is on purpose, there's absolutely no place for this in the game. I hate to see this.
It's Alex Rios. He's batting now late in this game. Only 1 out.
And the defense looking for the double play ball. The hitter trying to hit one in the gap.
Trying to move that runner around from first. Got 1. And 2. They got both of them that time. What a performance from the mound today, Steve.
Sooner or later, somebody's going to have their day spoiled here, Gary. Just a great pitcher's duel in this one. You hate to see someone come out on the short end.
And we will go on. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. You take a look at Cito Gaston. Very tight game here in the ninth inning. He's doing everything he can to make sure they do not lose this game. They need extra innings to win it. And Xavier Nadio. He'll be leading off the home half of the ninth inning. Crowd anxious to see what he can do here. Nady gets set. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll put that one away for out number one. Oh my gosh, there is another one, and this amazing performance just goes on.
Well, he's pitched such a great game so far. He just needs to concentrate on the task at hand and not let it get away from him.
Base is empty with one away. There's a strike from Markham, now 0-1. And he delivers. Swung on, and that's foul back. And two down. One more to go in this inning.
Right now he's just concentrating on getting them out one batter at a time. Then he'll turn it back over to his offense and hope they can put some runs on the board.
And it's Melky Cabrera in the box now. Grounded out his last time up. Two outs, base is empty. And he starts Cabrera out. He popped way up on the infield. And that's out number 3. This perfect game is going to continue.
Now he's got to be getting tired, Gary, but I don't think he can take a guy out who's brought you this far and is this close to a perfect game. You've got to let him go for it.
And he's still got to go on. Top of the 10th coming your way on 2K Sports. In the dugout, former player, manager now, Joe Girardi. He's counting on getting to the next inning. Pitching choice is critical here. It's Hill at the plate. He's ready to start the 10th inning. And the first pitch. He takes that one. Burnett has him in the count now 0-1.
Tough pitch to hit right here. When you run this fastball up and away, you have to elevate your swing to get on top of it. He ends up taking the pitch.
It's the curve by him that time. He's in control with that 0-2 count.
Well, the pitcher's way ahead. He's got some room here now to play with some pitches. Don't be too fine giving him something good to hit.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on base.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and he took advantage of it.
Runner on first base, nobody out. And Wells settles in, first pitch. An amazing leaping catch. What a play. This is unbelievable. Rarely do you see a scoreless tie like this.
Now, Gary, he's been phenomenal out there on the mound. What a game. It's not often these days when you get this deep in the game and still no one's been able to get one through.
Bautista into the batter's box. He's batting now late in this game. Only one out.
And the defense looking for the double play ball. The hitter trying to hit one in the gap.
Trying to move that runner around from first. Fastball too low. 1-0.
That's a power pitch right there. That four-seam fastball at the knees, just below the zone, though.
Pazos, and now the 1-0. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. This one to Nady. That's the second out.
This ball was well hit. The ball looked like it was going to carry deeper. The right fielder had just enough time to slide over and put it away.
And Lynn's batting. He stands in now with 2 down. Possible go ahead at first.
Well, look for them to be very aggressive on the bases here. Possibly an attempted steal.
And that finds the outside corner for strike 1. The pitch. Waves and misses at the curve, just like that. 0-2. It's fouled away. Got him. So now they'll have their chance to win this thing with a run in the bottom half. They continue to be whitewashed, so it'll be up to their staff to do the same. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 10. And it's Johnny Damon at the plate. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. Markham with the delivery. Swung, ground ball to short. Scooter rope. And so Damon retired. Oh my gosh, there's another one, and this amazing performance just goes on.
Well, he's pitched such a great game so far. He just needs to concentrate on the task at hand and not let it get away from him.
Not even time. First base out.
Now let's see it again. Does the ball beat him to the bag? It sure does. Good call.
Nobody on base, one away. First pitch. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Markham. 0-1. And that's a strike. Matsui now will have to protect that plate.
Well, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him. He's coming at you with the fastball.
Good circle change that time, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Look, Gary, he's got such an effective fastball. He likes to use it. And, 1-2 count. He doesn't like to mess around. Look for him to go right at him with the heater.
And there's out number 2. Oh my gosh, this pitcher's duel is going to continue.
Now, Gary, he's just focused on finishing this inning off without any mistakes. Then it's up to his offense to make something happen.
Well, Steve, he's going to have time to think about it. He never got a cut on that at bat.
And right now we're going to take a look at the 2K Sports pitch tracker and how he's been faring against the left-handers today. Well, things getting very interesting right here, Gary. We've got Alex Rodriguez up in a critical situation.
Bottom half, extra inning, game on the line. Let's see what we get for a swing here.
Boy, you played this long. It would be tough for either side to lose. Let's see how it plays out.
He deals. And Rodriguez looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count.
Oh, it's a good pitch with a cut fastball. When you're throwing this pitch, you want to start it on the corner, run it off the plate, trying to get the hitter to chase. Good piece of hitting to lay off of it.
Hit hard to second. Hill throws on to first in time to retire the side. This perfect game is going to continue.
Well, he's got to be getting tired, Gary, but I don't think he could take a guy out who's brought you this far and is this close to a perfect game. You've got to let him go for it.
And he's still got to go on. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. And it's Lyle Overbay in the box now. 0 for 3 to this point. And he starts Overbay out. He fouls that one off. And with 2 strikes on him, Lyle Overbay now. We'll see whether or not he can punch one through. And he checks his swing. Home plate umpire says he didn't go. The appeal's going to go to third base. Boy, oh boy, he might have gotten away with that one. No, he did not swing as the call. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. One away. Scott Rowland struck out swinging last time. 1 out, bases empty. And Rowland settles in for the first pitch. Big breaker on the 0-0 pitch. It's a called strike. He delivers. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. As he retreats back for it and gets the out.
Well, I followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
And Michael Barrett up. Try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Base is empty and 2 down. Fresh count on Barrett. Here it comes. Holds back, and it's a called strike on the inside part of the plate. 0-1.
Well, that's a hittable pitch right there, Gary. A fastball in the inner part of the plate. But if you're looking out over the plate, sometimes it freezes you.
This one's grounded to second. And Cano picks it up. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So they still can't break the scoreless tie. So it'll again be up to their staff to hold on in this one. Halfway through 11 innings. Home half coming up. And it's Nick Swisher at the plate. He's got his work cut out for him to start this bottom half of inning number 11. Markham with the delivery. Cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. He delivers. Hit sharply towards the hole. Hill over to Overbay. 1 down. This is unbelievable. Rarely do you see a scoreless tie like this.
Now, Gary, he's been phenomenal out there on the mound. What a game. It's not often these days when you get this deep in the game and still no one's been able to get one through.
Base is empty. 1 out. First pitch to Jeter. And now a check swing. They say he went around. Let's take a look at first to see if he did. Just a little too much on the swing. The strike is called. And Jeter watches that one go by. The count is even.
Well, Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
The 1-1 on the way. A swing line to left center. And there we go. The winning run on base. Take a look at the hit chart. It is exactly the opposite. This is a no-hit chart.
Gary, we can credit the pitcher, but you have to, at some point, discredit the hitters here. They need to have more plate discipline.
And out on the mound, we'll see Jason Frazier as they make the pitching swap.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those decisions you can go either way. He's pitched pretty well to this point, but it is getting late. And do you want to take any chances? The manager decides to go to the pen.
And here's Jorge Posada. He's batting with a possibility that winning run on first base could be his RBI.
Well, with one out, they have to be thinking double play. Give us a ground ball.
One out, man on first. Here's the pitch to Posada. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. The pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second. One. And they get it. They turn two. So they're shut down again. You wonder, does anyone know how to hit in this one? Well, glad you're still with us. 11 innings over. The 12th is coming up. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively. And we're going to see Scudero here. We'll try it again. Hit by a pitch as last time. The first pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Deep right field. This one to Nady. It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here, and that's 6 in a row that he's set down. A late inning showdown right now.
Top half of this extra inning, and this is where these battles between hitters and pitchers become very intense.
If you talk to both of them.
Swing, got the bat on it. This one to Matsui, and he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
You want to play to your opponent's weaknesses, not to their strengths. That pitch went right to his strength, and he knew how to drive it.
It's Hill at the plate. He's batting now late in this game. Only one out.
And the defense looking for the double play ball. The hitter trying to hit one in the gap.
Trying to move that runner around from first.
Now, Gary, they're going to have to be very careful with the runner at first base. He can run. They may call a pitch out. They may have to throw over a couple times just to keep him close.
It'll be Swisher to keep him near the bag. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. 2 down. Now here's Vernon Wells. He stands in now with 2 down. Possible go ahead at first.
Well, look for them to be very aggressive on the bases here. Possibly an attempted steal.
Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pitch out. Nothing doing, though. Comes set, now the 1-1. Swing and a miss on that fastball, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch coming. This one swung on, hit down the line and right. And there's Nady for the 3rd out. They continue to be whitewashed, so it'll be up to their staff to do the same. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. We got the bottom 3 in the lineup due up. And Xavier Nady. He'll get things going here in the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0, and that swung on and hit. Rios. Play is made. Robinson Cano to bat. Still seeking his first hit of the ball game. One out, nobody on. And Cano ready for the first pitch. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1. Here it comes. Hot shot towards the hole. He dives and he's got it. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. Diving stop and a nice throw too.
Well, he showed great range on that one. I didn't think he had any chance to get it, but able to get it and get on his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Tremendous job.
And Cabrera settles in. He popped out his last time. Two outs, bases empty. Here's the first pitch. Called strike, 0-1.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a four-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
Hard grounded to short. Scudero throws to first, side is retired. So they still can't light up the scoreboard. We'll just keep playing. Somebody's got to get up there. 13th inning coming up. And for those of you just coming on, it's Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips. Great to have you with us. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. Bautista into the batter's box. He's going to start things off here, top half of the inning. First pitch on the way. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. On the way. Swing, and that's going to be hit behind the plate. The pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Goes foul. He swings and hits this one. It's going to be fielded by Nady. One away. And Lynn's batting. He's had one hit, 4 times up. Base is empty with one away. First pitch to him.
No ball.
That's right down the chute, called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
The one thing we know is he's not going to take a borderline pitch at 1-1. He likes to swing the bat, so I'm not giving him anything too fine and see if I can't get him to hit into an easy out.
1-1 pitch, fastball, high, 2-1.
But you have to credit the pitcher. He's not afraid to challenge guys with that four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Ground ball to short. Jeter. And Lind is retired. And Damaso Marte gets ready to do the throwing. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
This is where the manager earns his money. Let's see if this move pays off. And Lyle Overbay in. Ground out victim last time through.
2 outs and nobody on.
Strike one.
And he delivers. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. Lyle Overbay not fooled by that one. Count evened up. Grounded softly to short. Throws on to first. Side is retired. So they still can't break the scoreless tie, so it'll again be up to their staff to hold on in this one. On now to the bottom half of the inning. And it's Johnny Damon. 0 for 4 in this one. First pitch on the way to Damon. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. What a tremendous catch by Rios. This is where having great athleticism in the outfield comes into play.
Well, great athleticism. Speed is a two-way tool. It helps you on the bases, but it also helps you in the outfield.
And here's Hideki Matsui. Took a called third strike in his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. Swings, and there's a drive high in the air. That one, a one-hopper off the wall. Matsui's headed to third. He throws. Not in time. He is safe, sliding into third. Well, in a ball game like this, you make this kind of a play, you had better be safe.
You are in scoring position on second base. This is a very risky play. It worked out, but you have to wonder if it was too risky to take.
And here's Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod. He could win this thing right now. Fly ball someplace deep.
Well, I expect them to bring the infield and the outfield in here to try to cut that runner down at the plate.
And that just gives him more options at the plate to get a base hit. And the decision's been made. Sign goes out walking.
And it's not just respect they're dishing out. It's a bit of strategy, and they're going to go with a reasonable gamble. Play in the odds.
Now we've got Nick Swisher. He's looking to put an end to it right now.
A base hit or a short fly ball probably puts an end to this.
That would be a game winner. Got him to fish for that one. 0-1. Nick Swisher with a good eye lays off that one, and it's even.
He tried to go backdoor with the curveball right there, but just couldn't catch the outside corner.
The runner's heading home. Look out as that one runs in and hits him.
Well, the ball just sailed away from him, couldn't control it. Now it loads the bases.
Looks like he's hurting a little bit, Steve. I think they're going to check him out, and hopefully he's going to be all right.
Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, injuries are part of the game, but boy, you don't like to have to come out.
Molina has been brought in now, and hopefully he won't get hurt. Here is Derek Jeter, and he's looking at an RBI that could be the difference in this ball game with a tie. That swung on and grounded up the middle. It's one. Now over to first and safe at first. Close play, not quite enough time to get him.
Well, they win a great one here today, Gary, and it's all because of the pitching. Outstanding.